to talk about my study abroad trip to South Korea. I studied abroad in South Korea fall 2017 at Yonsei University on Wonju campus. Wonju is about an hour and a half away from Seoul, give or take, and it's very much the countryside. Like, we were in the country on some mountains. They were go hiking for fun. I'm not about that life. But it was a very beautiful, and I still thought it was a fun place to be. And so I was there about 4 months, and I went through the Global Village program through my school, University of Akron. And the Global Village program is basically where it'd be like, for our group, it was 70 of us, so it was like 20 foreign students, and the rest were Korean students. And you would teach the Korean students, you got about 7, each foreign person got 7 Korean students, and from Monday to Thursday, you would teach them English for an hour. And then it would be field trips on the Friday, and then one of those days between those weeks, depending on what team you were sorted into, you will have a team meeting that week, and you will talk about the discussion topic that we're giving from our director. And there is 5 foreign students, 5 Korean students, and you elect a team leader who was Korean, and then a vice team leader who was a foreign student. And there you're supposed to kind of like build the bridge of the two cultures and talk about your difference, about what is different here in Korea to compared to the States. We even talk about really serious stuff sometimes, and that kind of left us very baffled sometimes, because people are like, oh, we don't want to talk about this. Like, we're talking about birth rates at one point, and they're like, yeah, this is kind of really boring. We don't want to talk about this, because, pretty much, like, they're around our ages, and the time I went, I was like 20, and they were like, yeah, we don't really care too much about these topics, but we have to talk about them, so here we are. And for me, I was team 3, or team TT, and our group was full of very quiet people, and so we ended with team TT because nobody disputed it when somebody shouted it out. And it was kind of like, okay, they were kind of like going with the flow, because at the end of it, you're supposed to do a presentation to the big group about what you guys talked about, what did you do, and take pictures and stuff. And our presentation turned out really fun. I thought it was good. They ended up making a little song and a video for ours. And so with the Global Village program, they also reimburse you, because I got paid altogether around $28,000, maybe $3,000 for the whole entire semester to go there, because they pay for your housing, so you don't have to worry about that. All you have to do is pay tuition. They'll reimburse you your plane ticket, and there, when you first get there, you get about $500 for your plane ticket, and when you leave, you get the rest of the money. The in between, you get a stipend. The difference between the stipend is that 3 bedrooms get paid less than 4 bedrooms. 4 bedrooms got $275 US, while 3 bedrooms only got $175. And I lived in 3 bedrooms, and I did that because 3 bedrooms came with their own bathroom inside. And yeah, I never shared a bathroom here on campus in college. I was not about to go to the other side of the world and start doing it. So I said, I'll take that pay cut because I'm not doing it. I do regret picking the 3 bedroom, but it's not because of the bathrooms. It's mainly because majority of the people kind of went to the 4 bedroom. And you can tell how close they were to each other compared to the rest. Like, only 3 girls chose not to stay there. To 3 girls, like, 3 girls who chose not to do it, like, everybody was much closer. I'm like, oh, I should have did that, to got closer to everybody else. But it is what it is, and I still really enjoyed my trip there. And for the teaching English, we never actually taught English. I'm gonna be honest, we never did, because they'll ended up just making it like a hangout session. You're just talking. One point we was talking about number of boys, just looking at everybody walking past. Koreans teaching us wanted to know slang, so we trying to teach them slang, because they'll ask us, and they'll be so serious when they ask you about slang. They're like, yeah, what is this slang? What do you guys talk about? And they'll bust out their phones and go on notepads and start writing it all down. I'm like, oh, this is serious, and I feel like I gotta be serious and come out with all these slang words to teach them. It's just crazy. And then sometimes they'll reschedule them. Like, yeah, I can't make it, but let's go drink it tonight. That's gonna be our MMS, just writing a report that we did something else. Because the reports are what we did to get paid. Because you have to do a report every week, and if you did not do a report, you will not get paid. And I wanted to get paid, so I made sure those reports were in on time. And so then, since they paid us, they help us set up credit cards. And this is my credit card. still got it, guys. Right here, it was with Udi Bank. And apparently the semester before, they did not help the foreign students set up credit cards. They kind of sent them to the bank. And I was like, yeah, you on your own. Just figure it out. And they didn't figure it out. It was a hot mess. So for this semester, they actually helped us on orientation day. Just figure everything out, sign all the papers, and they took it down there for us and just gave us our cards when they were ready. Then there, we also took our alien registration pictures. My picture was so cute, y'all. I wanted to keep the card, but if you leave Korea and you're not coming back for a while, they'll take the card from you. And I'm like, damn, I really want it because my picture was so nice. Like, they had me looking raggedy on my student ID card. Like, here's my student ID card. Y'all, look how raggedy I look in that picture. And that was because they emailed us last minute and said that we needed it because for our program here, our director, he left mid process of us applying there. So we were getting stuff late and we had to send them stuff immediately. My hair wasn't done. I was looking raggedy, so I just threw on this first wig I could find and set this picture in. And I made sure to never take this card out. I always do this. But you need to go to the library, so whenever I swiped to get in the library, I was like this. I'm like, this shit is ugly as hell. But yeah, for the 3 bedrooms, I only had one Korean student with me because apparently not enough girls kind of signed up, which is a good thing because, you know, more space to ourselves because the way the rooms were set up was beds were up top. I don't like beds up top, but it was whatever because they put the wardrobe under it and then you have your desk and the rest of the storage under there too. The rooms come with a refrigerator, and then you also have, they leave like a clothes hanger for you. Not a clothes, a rack, a drying rack for you there. And you had to pay like $1 or so to wash there. And that was, I think it was for both dorms. This is my room. This is like the front entrance. This is my shoe thing. I'm gonna have to put my shoes in there. And first come in, here's our bathroom. And then we come in here. Here's the shower. This is our, I guess, our refrigerator they gave us, and this is our closet. This one is mine. This is my roommate's side, but they're not gonna be here, so they're gonna move soon. And right here, this is my messy side right here. I have to fix it up soon. And here is what I can see outside of my dorm. And the dorms actually had curfews. Did not like at all. The curfew was 12 o'clock. Did not like because they were really serious about locking you out. Like, if you come late, the doors don't open again until 5 in the morning. And if you tried to get in, you had to get points deducted. I'm like, I'm not doing that. So you have to stay out till like 5 in the morning to get back in the dorms. So I really missed the curfew. It didn't really matter if you didn't show up during the weekend. Because they don't really hold it against you unless you don't come back. And then, you know, it's just like a hot mess. But then, that's the one thing I didn't like about the dorms there. And then let me talk about the field trips. The field trips were, I think, the funnest part of the trip because it helped you get closer to the students. Field trips, you wouldn't think about doing them. Like, the very first week there, they took us paintballing and whitewater rafting, and then we had a big cookout, and that's kind of where we first really got to know each other. Then I think the next field trip was a baseball game between Yonsei University and University of Korea. It was really fun. We all rapping our blue, Yonsei blue, and they're in Korea red, and it was just a real fun experience to make more group bonding. And then we made paper. That don't sound fun, but it was really cool to do. We made our own, with the paper, we kind of made our own mirrors. And then we went to a couple museums with the Hangul Museum. And then we went to another museum. I can't remember the name of it. But then we also went to Lotte World. They took us farming. They had us picking potatoes, sweet potatoes. And girl, I had like 2 bags. I'm like, why did I do this? What am I to do with this? I just ended up just giving it to people. And then we had, with the farming, we also made like little tteokbokki we could eat, which is a really fun experience too. And we would just take us places. We went to a folk village that was really fun. I might put pictures of it in their video, so it was really fun. We seen a Korean, somebody's having their wedding there, so we watched their wedding. We see horseback. We did a little traditional food eating thing there too. It was just like really cool. And I think, was it at the Folk Village? Where were we at? I think it was Folk Village. We ended up making Korean pancakes ourselves. Like we make a batter. We was on like the little pavilions, flipping the stuff ourselves. But I was sick, so I didn't really eat anything. I didn't even try to touch anything. I'm like, I'm sick, y'all. I don't want to interact with y'all food. But overall, Korea was like a really fun experience for me. I loved it, and I think I'm gonna do a couple more videos to tell you about my experience there regarding things like budgeting, packing for Korea, things to do while you're there, what I loved, what I didn't like. You know, of course, the top that everyone wants to know, boys, Korean boys, how to get you a Korean man. I'm not gonna do how to get a Korean man. No, I didn't get me a Korean man over there, so don't. No. And just like dating, just stuff like that. Just talk about my experience there, because you know, being a black woman there, it was very different, especially since I was in the countryside. And I also joined a Korean club over there. It was called Partyology on campus, and it was a DJing club, and it was a fun experience. I just tell you about like everything I did there, and let you guys know what to do and what not to do, especially when it comes to budgeting and packing and traveling with friends. I should do a big video about that. But budgeting and packing is most, because I did a horrible job. It was trash. I don't know what I was thinking I was doing that, but I'm here to warn you guys, so you guys don't meet the same fate that I did there. So thank you guys for watching my video. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, leave a comment, and have a great day, guys. Bye.